Hello and welcome into the rinks in Hauppauge. It's semifinal Monday as the JV semifinal matchups get ready to get underway here in Hauppauge. As it's the hometown team, Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Their undefeated red JV squad takes on the Chiefs and the fourth-seeded East Islip team. Hello everyone and welcome into the Long Island Sports Network. My name is Ian Binky. We are just moments away from puck drop between these two teams, as in the quarterfinals it was chalk all the way through. The top seeds made it through here to the semis, but only two of them can punch their ticket through to the finals later this week. Take a look at these two teams quickly before we get underway. First off, let's see how they got here. First, for East Islip, it was a quarterfinal win over Kings Park Comac, where they had to overcome some adversity. They were down 1-0 after the first period, but then 3 unanswered for the Chiefs. They came out on top with a 3-1 win, thanks to goals from 3 different players: Logan Barton, Kaylee Chaco, and James Walsh, the power play goal to seal it. Meanwhile, for the other side, Smithtown Hauppauge, it's been a flawless season to this point for this Bulls team, and it was no different in the quarterfinals. Finished the regular season 20-0, undefeated through their 20 regular season games, and a resounding 8-1 win over Middle Country in the 8th-seeded team in the quarterfinals. They scored their first 2 goals 26 seconds apart. It shows how explosive this offense can be, a team that scored 8 goals per game over the course of the year so far. Christian Semetzis, 2-goal performance for him, as the same for Brandon Beltrani. A lot of players chipping in on the attack. Last time these two teams met was back in December, and it was a handily won by the Bulls with a score of 6-1. Christian Semetzis, no surprise, also a 2-goal performance in that one for the man who had 19 goals over the course of the regular season. Look for Aiden Landrigan, though, to try to spark this team to a win tonight. Take a timeout, and in just a few moments, we'll bring you the starting lineups and puck drop right here from the rinks in Hauppauge on the Long Island Sports Network. At first look here, looks like no national anthems before this playoff matchup, so we'll be rolling right into it. At least that's what we're led to believe. The team's getting ready to take to the ice. So we'll take a look in between the pipes. Patrick O'Shea is making his way in goal for East Islip. Only allowed 1 goal in the quarterfinal matchup. Had a GAA of just under 4 during the regular season. Dix Hawks Hills player looking to shut out this Bulls team, who turned to Jack Pring. Confirm that. We believe that's Pring in goal, but we'll do that in a few moments. We are underway here at the rinks in Hauppauge. Actually looking at it again, that's Jacob Caradonna in goal for Smithtown Hauppauge. So he gets a start tonight as this puck comes in to the near side corner. Bulls trying to work it over to the front. That was Avalonitis. It comes over to the far side. They score. Quick goal on the board for Smithtown Hauppauge. They wasted no time at all. Just move it quickly in the zone, and Christian Semetzis, right place, right time, bats that out of midair. It gets right past the reach of Patrick O'Shea. Picture-perfect smart start for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Just 20 seconds into this game, they already have the first goal, up 1-0 on what is Semetzis' 3rd goal of this postseason. He had 2 in the quarterfinals against the Cougars, and he strikes first here against the Chiefs as this puck moved back in the defensive zone. Left back along, it's picked up by Ryan Treitz. Ryan Treitz, younger brother of Bobby Treitz, who was in attendance tonight. Saw him in the lobby, ready to take in the action. Landrigan cuts inside, now drops back to Christian Semetsis. Landrigan lets it go past him, but that's cut off by the black jerseys tonight in the East Islip Chiefs. East Islip, their varsity squad. I don't see too many of them here tonight, but they're busy celebrating their state championship win. As that cut through pass intercepted. Chiefs are state champions after falling short in the semifinals at the county level here in Suffolk. Went up to Saugerties, and as fans saw here on the Long Island Sports Network, knocked off the Smithtown Hauppauge varsity squad for that state chip. Charging up the left wing here, and now dumping in. That was Kyle Cummings, cutting off behind his net O'Shea. Kept in at the blue line by Smithtown Hauppauge. Stick battle for it. That stays in at the blue line. Nice move there from Beltrani. Brandon Beltrani cuts underneath the dots, tried the centering feed, knocked down by O'Shea. Now some help from his defense, trying to spring a pass out, Ragusa. Let's tip back in front, they score! Cashing in, Michael Wagner off the turnover. East Islip just trying to do a little bit too much in the defensive end, forced into turning that puck over, and then the pass right across the goal crease, right to Wagner, and fittingly, he points over to his teammate. Great play by Jonathan Wallace to set that all up. Ten goals on the regular season for Michael Wagner. That's his first of the playoffs. Some great teamwork there by the Bulls, who find themselves up early 2-0 here in the semifinal matchup. And this is a team that can shoot the lights out. You have to figure East Islip going to need a response, and quick. They can't let the Bulls just roll over them in the opening 15 minutes. They got to find a way to stop the bleeding. Peter Marizito collects back at neutral ice, tries to feed over to the far side. Unable to connect on the pass to Schmellenberger. Working his way through, that's Brandon Reedy. Reedy just lost that on the poke check. Comes back out, finds Steve Falcone. Falcone goes off the near side boards, goes a little bit too strong. Cut off by Marizito. Marizito got some reps at the varsity level for East Islip, scored a goal in one of his 2 varsity games this season. Valuable experience after East Islip were missing the services of their top scorer, Ryan Anatra. As this puck left behind, a chance now for Jack Connors. Tries a shot that's gobbled up by Caradonna. Early 2-0 lead in this matchup for Smithtown Hauppauge, if you're just joining us. Bulls trying to stay perfect on their season. So far, perfect 21 wins through their first 21 games. That includes a quarterfinal victory against Middle Country. Bounding puck recollected by Nico Stavropoulos, but he can't feed a pass over to the near side. Comes through with Krikow, who lays the boom on Stavropoulos. Puck comes over to the far side, stays in the zone for the Bulls. Held along in the corner, drop pass to Krikow as bodies fly behind the net. Try to feed a pass behind him, cut off by EI. They head up the far side. Another collision there on the far side boards. Cutting through, that's Connor Dubois. Dubois spills down, sticks with the play, no penalty coming. Dubois, look out here, tried to pick up for the lacrosse goal. Unable to do it, and the net dislodged as he tried to pick that up and do a little bit something fancy there. We take a look back at it. Had the time, had the space, and it looked like the net was just dislodged by O'Shea trying to pivot over to shut down that Michigan move. Dubois pulling the tricks out of the books here in the semifinals. Wasn't able to make it work that time, but don't count him out if he gets that space again. Settled back down by EI. Marizito's pass intercepted by Trites. Bounced down, now settled down by John Avalonitis far side. Semetsis. Aggressive touch on that puck, hassled by Marizito. Marizito able to clear his lines defensively. Long pass through middle. Again, meets the stick of Peter Marizito, who retreats, hopes to move forward. Marizito, long pass to the near side. Here's Tierney Resinella. Resinella's shot, that's gloved. Really the first big save of the night for Jacob Caradonna. Face off to the right side of the Bulls netminder. It's won by his team, but they can't clear. Pass comes back up top to the point. Settled down the shot. Takes a tip, goes wide. Stays behind the Smithtown Hauppauge net. Loose puck battled for. Good extended stick there, keeps it in. Only for a moment, as now it's back with Marizito at his own blue line. Feeds to the far side, trying to find Tyler Weicker. Sticks tie up, now it comes up the ice for Landrigan. Aiden Landrigan tries to hit the man on the feed, what a goal! Christian Semetsis, second of the night on a slick pass from Aiden Landrigan. Landrigan just so much patience shown at that pass, waiting at the blue line, saw his man streaking in Semetsis, fed the pass perfectly. Semetsis, great reach with the stick to knock that down, and then the quick shrug. That's nothing new for him. Just a great goal as his team is rolling early. They're up 3-0. Sam Penny trying to work a pass up the near side. Her team trailing here as the laid offside against East Islip on that dump in. Dean Falcone advances up the left side. Now hands over to Braden Beltrani. Beltrani puts the brakes on, leaves the puck behind. Now it's advanced along over to the near side. Up top, Falcone. Falcone fires, that's a blocked shot. Man still down on the ice, that's Stavropoulos. Still along, Wagner trying to poke it around. That angle cut off by the netminder, O'Shea. Still down on the ice is Stavropoulos. Another shot, save. O'Shea scrambling, the puck finds the back of the net. Some tough luck there, good saves, but in the end, just not enough. Like we just missed that goal, is now Stavropoulos being attended to. Goal up on the board for Smithtown Hauppauge. They lead this 4-0. We'll recap the goals for you here. As the Bulls started the scoring early. Here was the first one, just comes back up top. Trites fires, and a great deflection in front by Semetsis. That was his first, just 20 seconds into this hockey game. They didn't keep the pressure off, though, as they went right back looking for more. The pass right over to Wagner. Perfect pass from Braden Beltrani, split the D and hit his man in stride. Wagner able to slide it home. The attempted Michigan move by Connor Dubois, as Stavropoulos able to get to his skates, heading back over towards his bench with a little bit of help. And here was the third goal, rather. Christian Semetsis feeds, or gets the pass from Aiden Landrigan, then puts it top shelf. Quick shrug afterwards. Braden Beltrani gets credit for the last goal from Michael Wagner. So the exact opposite of that second goal. Beltrani this time gets the tally. Secondary assist on that first goal for Wagner, rather the second goal for the Bulls, goes to Marcus DeRico. Dean Falcone immediately looks in for more. Pass across, nice save, O'Shea. He's had a busy night already, but this is a nice save to try to get him to settle in. Falcone noticed a man all alone, tried to feed the pass through. That was to the trailer right there. Pardon, to the trailer and Brandon Reedy. Just unable to get the pass to him on time. Connor Dubois. Pass too hot to handle for Reedy as it comes over to the near side wall. East Islip emerged with the puck. Trying to organize a rush near side. Marizito couldn't kick that pass down. Now some room on the attack for Draven Cacciani. Cacciani fires wide of the goal. Back over to the point, held in by Connor Dubois. Cacciani leaves in the corner, now gets it back. Cacciani fires, shot blocked. Good recovery defensively by Emmett Galar. Got a stick in the lane, trying to jam it in front. Comes back out to Cacciani. He hands back to Trites, tries to slap her, another deflection. Good save this time, O'Shea. Flex the pad out. Cleared down the ice, but on target. Cardona had to put a stick on that one. Allows both teams to head for a change. We keep play going. 7:35 to go in this first period. Ryan fires over the goal. Stays along on the far side. East Islip able to clear after Jake Ryan's shot was off target. Trites dumps off. He'll head to the bench. Pressure does stay on, though, for Smithtown Hauppauge. Try to clear that one out. Second try, able to get it to neutral ice. Just constant attacking pressure as Christian Acavino brings this in. Swoops to the far side, tries the shot. O'Shea gets a pad to it. Stays in the high slot here. Now East Islip trying to organize the breakout with Stephen Ferret. Ferret's pass didn't work out there on the far side. Ryan, the bump pass to Krikow. Krikow's shot rolls off his stick. Over to the far side. Bodies cancel each other out. East Islip clear this down. Misfired pass. So that is icing against the Chiefs. 6:34 to go in this first period. And it's a 4-0 lead for Smithtown Hauppauge. The second semifinal tonight between the 2 and the 3 seeded teams. Coming up after this one's over, 20-30 minutes after the conclusion. Shot for the point, saved by O'Shea and cleared out to neutral. In that game between the second seeded Patchogue Medford Raiders and the third seeded Sachem Warriors. Stay tuned for that one again. Coming your way on the Long Island Sports Network. See who the winner of this game will be facing. Landrigan tried to hold it on the near side wall, no luck. Reset now with Falcone. Semetsis chops this into the attacking end. It's a goaltending change. No, it's still O'Shea out there. Falcone had it poked away from him. Now here's Riccinello. Riccinello feeds over to the trailer. Quick shot that was blocked, and maybe a good thing for Jacob Cardona. He was caught a little bit off balance. Comes in, drop pass, Landrigan fires, and nice glove save from O'Shea. Again, and right there in front, Semetsis tried to deflect it in, but the glove of O'Shea just a little bit quicker than his stick. Face-off one, a shot from Trites, save, rebound, cleared out to the point, but only that far. Trites feeds across, over to Ryan, battling for it there. Wagner still fighting for it, now it comes behind the goal. Settled down by DeRico. Marcus DeRico spins off a check. DeRico back to Wagner, had it poked away. And the smart move there from East Islip and Tyler Weichert just to clear it out. Working up the far side now, Michael Wagner. Delayed offside against the Bulls. Now there's the whistle. Wagner not aware that he had a teammate ahead of the play. East Islip just finding it hard to strip the Bulls of the puck. When they've done it, they've had some chances down at the other end. Just this Bulls team so strong with the puck possession. Fed back along to Trites. Wagner, the captain of this JV squad, holds that along in the half wall. Wagner gets it out of there. Fed back across. Just too hot to handle for Beltrani. As the Chiefs clear this down. Takes a tip from Trites. No icing. He has to chase it down in the near side corner. Extended stick on the far side from Schmellenberger. Couldn't keep that in. Back up the far side. Now trying to cut to the middle was Marcus Dorico. No success, but his blue liner is able to change. Back along. Here's a chance. Underneath the crossbar, they score. Fantastic goal for Braden Beltrani, his second of the night. Beltrani just got that chance right in the middle. Cut to the front of the net, and then the fantastic shot right underneath the crossbar. In this first period, all Smithtown Hauppauge, they lead this 5-0. Another shot here. O'Shea able to stick it to the far side wall. Comes back up top. Slapper from the point. Save O'Shea. Comes back over to the near side. Battle for the puck. Nick Rinfus gets to it. Back along to the far side. Cacciani. Cacciani met there by a defender for East Islip. Umverzak able to get that out, but only as far as the blue line. Injured player down for the Chiefs. A shot waffle boarded away by O'Shea. Now we get the whistle for the down player in the corner. With the whistle, he's able to get to his skates and head over to the bench. Blake Umverzak, the down player, seems to be okay now after he was able to get to his skates and skate that off. He'll head to the bench now for just a quick moment, but don't expect him to miss a shift. As faceoff comes over to O'Shea's right. Bulls win the draw, comes back up top Cummings. Trying to set up the cycle, deflected puck. Backhanded shot, blocked. Marazito trying to clear to the far side, can't do it. Second try to clear, back up top. Slapper from the point, rings the crossbar. Oh, it was a look there at the blue line. Just no room to get that shot on goal from Agavino. Back along to Rinfus, his shot rolled off the heel of his toe blade. Agavino holds this shot, deflection in front over the crossbar, this time from Cacciani. Working across to the far side. The attempted check doesn't work out for the Bulls. Comes up the ice, odd man rush for East Islip. Running out of room, the shot, good save Caradonna as he hugs it to his chest. Best chance of the night for East Islip to find the scoreboard. Had the 2-on-1. Some help coming, but good work defensively by Smithtown Hauppauge, taking that passing lane away. Now it's Kyle Cummings getting in the way of the lane for the odd man rush. Forced the shot. Caradonna able to turn it away. To the near side, held in. The spinning shot, that time from Charles Krekow. Didn't find the target. Now it comes through. A one-on-one look for James Welsh. Walsh couldn't dangle around the defender. That allows the Bulls to clear it out to neutral. Batted down by Krekow. He chases it behind the goal. Charles Krekow, near sidewall with 2 minutes to go. One-timer from the point. Falcone's effort misses wide. Trites, puck goes underneath his stick and batted out to Dean Falcone. Krekow, long shift for him, but a good one. Works it over to Ryan. He's down to a knee. Falcone with support. Quick shot, wide of the target. Arsenello there at the blue line, trying to work that over with a teammate. Pass cut off by Ryan from Gillard. Working back in, that's Aiden Landrigan. Landrigan, good puck control, he takes it far side, pass behind the intended receiver, Semetsis. Player loses his balance for East Islip. Puck does stay with them for a moment. That was Rossinello who blew a tire. She's lurking there, almost cut that pass off. Now Landrigan chips over, nice move, Semetsis fires, good, save O'Shea. Key save there from Patrick O'Shea, trying to keep his team in this game, and that's a big one. If East Islip are able to come back, make a comeback effort in this game. Semetsis all alone against him, went wide, 5-hole was wide open, but he was able to take the shooting lane just enough away from Semetsis. Looked like he was trying to go to the far side post. Into the final minute of this first period, one that's been dominated by Smithtown Hauppauge, but if East Islip can find a late goal, they can go to the break with their heads held high. Even just sustained attacking zone pressure, something they can take into that middle frame. Won't come this time. Dubois cuts through, the shot too high. And now the net dislodged as O'Shea was trying to scramble back into his crease. Bit hard on that shot from Dubois. A lot of room to shoot at the back door, but as he was trying to race to cover that far side post, a little bit too much momentum, shoved the net off its pegs. Sam Penny held up in the corner. Now she's able to get it to the blue line. Dubois, a jumping play to keep that puck in. Tied up along the far side, 15 seconds to go. 2-on-1 board battle, won by the one there for Smithtown Hauppauge, and a penalty coming here. As Sam Penny getting into it. She puts a shove on to, that's Dubois over on the far side. Now he's being escorted to the penalty box. Dubois for a cross check. The East Islip players took exception to that. Just a 2-minute penalty. Sorry about that. So with 8.9 to go in this second period, or this first period rather, chance on the power play for East Islip. One that will carry over into that second period if they don't find the back of the net quickly. Tie up on the draw, the Bulls win it, they flip it down the ice. That's where the first period comes to a close. What a period it was for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. They lead it resoundingly 5-0 after the first period. Teams will head to the locker rooms and we'll get a quick break here. Rather no, they put up the clock is misled, thinking we were gonna get an ice cut, which I thought was unusual. But it is the case. It's just a 1-minute break. As I've done, obviously you can see here on the scoreboard on your screen, sometimes just hit the wrong button there. Just a 1-minute break, and it will be 1:52 of power play time for East Islip to start the second period, one that I figure they need to take advantage of. It's a power play unit that has seen some success this season, right around 30% on the year, and that included a power play goal against Kings Park Comac, one that was scored by James Walsh, who already had an opportunity today on the breakout, the breakaway that he was able to form, just couldn't quite get the shot on target that he was looking for. He got the power play goal in the quarterfinals, but Tierney Rossinello is a man with 6 power play goals this season. For the East Islip Chiefs, figure they'll try to run things through him on the man advantage. They need something on goal here against Jacob Caradano, who had a pretty easy first period. Had to make a couple of saves, but nothing too crazy, nothing out of the routine for him necessarily. Caradonna, a player who has been phenomenal over the stretch of the season. We're underway in the second period. We mentioned that stat on Caradonna. He had 4 shutouts on the season, and that includes each of his last 3 games. He did not get the start in the quarterfinal against Middle Country. As this puck held in by Marizito on the far side. Tried to pass across the ice, that's cut out. Dorico delays, now goes off the glass. Second try to get that puck clear. To finish that point on Caradonna, he did not get the start in the quarterfinals. It was Jack Pring that got the start. 1 goal to Middle Country. One that didn't, in the end, play a factor in the final score is Dubois. Rather not Dubois, that was another defender there. And Christian Agavino laying the punishment against Tierney Ricinello. Bulls organizing something here shorthanded as they're down a man for the next 45 seconds. Shot wide of the goal. Patrick O'Shea still in there. Now here's a break the other way. Feed through the shot. They score! Just what the doctor ordered for East Islip. They're on the board. And it's James Walsh on the power play. Second power play goal of the tournament. The nice saucer feed over the stick. And then the shot on the back door. Too strong for Caradonna to knock it down. So Caradonna's shutout streak comes to an end. It's a power play goal for Walsh and the Chiefs. They get their first of the hockey game. Officially, it's Walsh from Barton. Logan Barton made that picture-perfect pass tape to tape to Walsh. That pass was just as important as the fantastic shot. And you have to imagine that's just how the Chiefs drew it up out of the break. Have that man advantage time, make good use of it. Try to generate some momentum here. Get the wheels turning in your direction. Figured if they could score 5 goals in the first period, we could score 5 goals in the second. That had to be the message in that East Islip huddle. Bump pass, man on the run, and Logan Barton. Barton, backhand shot, turned aside. Caradonna able to extend that blocker and stick out to get it. Reedy dropped back at the blue line, just held in by Cacciani. Tied up in the corner. Attempted to clear, now working slowly out. Working forward with it, Matt Saccone. Saccone, backhanded flip, try to get around Falcone. Dean Falcone able to cut that off. Now with some speed, he takes the left wing. Falcone takes the middle, tries a shot. Good save, O'Shea. Defensive help, able to clear it out just to Shane Reedy. Reedy collides with Kaylee Chaco that time. Puck turned over, Galar able to dump in as his team in the middle of a change. Fortunate break here as Wallace tries to feed over, but couldn't do it. Galar, end of his shift, tried to poke one over to Chaco. Kaylee Chaco couldn't connect as Reedy intercepts. Brandon Reedy tries to move this in, the wraparound to the far side, no luck. Apologized moments ago, it's Brandon Reedy, not Shane Reedy. Shane Reedy, though, is in attendance tonight. Brother at the varsity level. Pass to the back door. Pass didn't result in a shot from Jake Ryan. Comes back up top. Dubois fires a laser that never reached the goal. Was blocked in front by a Chief. Deflected puck, held in at the near side. Good read of that by Dubois. Able to work it over to Wallace. Wallace meets a East Islip defender, but they're pinned in their own zone, still can't get it out. This time, nice collision there in neutral ice, but puck stays with Smithtown Hauppauge. Semetsis hits the trailer. There's a shot wide of the goal. That was Dubois streaking in. Bouncing puck, Nello gets to it. Pass behind Edmund Schmallenberger, not on the same page. It's dumped in again by Smithtown Hauppauge. They can complete their change, and tired skaters still out there for East Islip. That batted down with a high stick. That's the ruling by the official, who got a good look at it right there. Does allow East Islip to get the change. Other levels of the sport, you don't get that kind of luxury. They are able to get fresh troops out there for this face-off to O'Shea's right. Bulls win it, they keep the pressure on. Cummings sends around the boards, held up near side. Chiefs try to go to the near side to clear out. Gavino holds in. Sends it towards the face-off dot. Landrigan takes down low. Behind the net, now to the corner. Landrigan, give and go. There's a shot. Wide of the goal. Looked like Semetsis just lost his balance as this one leaves the zone. Going back to get it, Kyle Cummings. Miscommunication turned over to Risanello. Takes a bump from Kyle Cummings on the wall. Fed back along, racing to get it. That's Unverzak. Unverzak's shot saved and held on to by Jacob Caradonna. The second period has been much better for East Islip. Of course, you get the goal. They scored on the power play. They were pinned in their own zone for a few minutes on the last sequence of play, but able to limit the damage, limit the shots. That's the important thing. There's net front goals or net front chances not there for the Bulls here this period as DeRico charges in. Marcus DeRico thought about the wraparound. Holds up near side. Holtze fires. Some friendly fire. Getting in the way of it that time was Michael Wagner. It's cleared out. Wagner races to it just in front of Risanello. Back across, deflected down by Semetsis. He can't hold the zone. Resetting, Sean Holtze. His pass cut off by Sophia Penny. Penny, though, couldn't make that count. Back along, Sophia Penny. Good intercept there. Now she chases the puck down near side. Holtze converges. Held down by Sophia Penny. Both try to go to the far side to clear. Closed off that time by Logan Barton. 1-on-2 board battle. Now reinforcements coming in with Sam Penny. She tries to shove, but comes out of the scrum with Bulls. Working through, it's Falcone. Falcone slams on the brakes, sends a defender scrambling back behind the net, comes up top. Wagner feeds over to Holtze. Holtze tries a shot, looking for a tip back door, just missed DeRico. DeRico holds up, goes back up top to Holtze, out of his reach. Bulls need to tag back up. With speed, it's Falcone. Dean Falcone. At the face-off dot, fires, saved by O'Shea, he covers. Good work by that line. Really for both teams, they both had their moments. Like the forechecking pressure of the Chiefs, didn't pan out the way they wanted it to, but that's something that can wear down this Bulls team. If you could slow them down, that's where you can find some success. Shot from Dubois, it's deflected, then saved. And now cleared out by the Chiefs. Trites goes back to the far side, clears the zone. Nearly a strip there for a chance. Good heads-up play by Nick Renfus, but didn't quite get what he wanted out of it. Now Brandon Reedy takes a shot that's blocked by Marizito. Has it along the far side. Brandon Reedy wants the reset with Dubois. That left the zone. Stavropoulos thought about a hit. Now left behind. The pass from Schmallenberger was intercepted. Looking forward, Darren Cacciani. Cacciani hits the trailer on that pass. Looking for room. It comes over to the far side to Reedy. Brandon Reedy couldn't hold it in. Marizito able to muscle that out to neutral. trying to kick it along to himself. Goes on the forecheck now, but find a man, Brandon Reedy. Nice pass across. Have room. The pass back into the slot for Cacciani, intercepted. Comes up the ice now with Marizito. Marizito fires. Waffle board save from Caradonna. Working back in front, another shot. Caradonna saves, this time close angle. Still stays in after a turnover. Man hauled down, no penalty coming. Back out to neutral. Looked like mutual contact there, which Zanello just couldn't quite keep his skates. This takes a tip off the stick of Peter Marizito. He goes to the slap pass around the boards. Hits a man right there, waiting for the rush. Settled down, but not onside. James Walsh trying to set that play up. Just kind of lost his whereabouts as he was nearing the blue line. Which is on face-off to start things back up. Ryan wins it for the Bulls. Walsh, though, chases it down in the corner. Tied up there on a scrum with Agavino. Team's battling for it. Squirts out to the near side. Clean check along the wall. Held in, sent around the dasher by Unverzakt. Puck still loose, still in a battle. Now right at center ice. Ryan. Give and go. Pass to the far side didn't work out, but it stalls behind the net, and now a collision on the far side. Official's arm went up. Player down for East Islip. That's Tyler Weichert, slow to his feet. He'll be attended to as the Bulls, looks like they're about to head to the penalty kill. .5:21 to go here in this second period. Just one goal in this period so far. That came all the way on the power play for East Islip. That was a while back. In the opening minute and 17 seconds, James Walsh scored his second of the postseason. Second goal on the power play here in the playoffs. This East Islip team that's now 2 for 5 on the man advantage in the playoffs. The concern right now is on Tyler Weichert, the man who caught the brunt of a blow against the boards on the half wall on the far side corner. Once again, the second semifinal set to happen later tonight. That between Sachem and Patchogue Medford. Penalty will be coming up to the Bulls after things are sorted out with the injured player. No penalty yet up on the board. Now they're getting it set in the live scoring, so we'll know exactly if it's a 2 or anything more severe than that. Weichert to his skates. He's being helped off the ice now, heading over towards the locker rooms. He'll be assessed there. Hopefully we'll see him back in this hockey game. Penalty is up on the live scoring, soon to be up on the board here. 2 players in the box, so that seems, and that is the case, it's confirmed. Charles Creekow gets a 2 for boarding and a 10-minute misconduct for boarding as well. Extra man in there to serve that minor is Jake Ryan. But a big opportunity now for East Islip on the power play. One of the key penalty killers on this Smithtown Hauppauge team, and Connor Creekow cannot serve, or not, rather cannot operate on this PK unit. So he has to take a seat for this foreseeable future in this game. The face-off will come back to Jacob Caradonna's right. And the Chiefs, who are 1 for 1 on the power play tonight, after they broke their goal-scoring drought with James Walsh, head back to the man advantage, and they try to go 2 for 2. Good start to this PK unit, though, for the Bulls. They win the draw. Smithtown tries to hit the man on the rush, and then immediately whistled down for offsides, but the Bulls won't really mind that too much. Face-off flips ends practically, comes over to the near side, right outside their attacking zone. East Islip win it this time. Barton tries a shot that's blocked by Dubois. Holds up on the near side. Smithtown Hauppauge able to flip that clear. Trying to go on a shorthanded rush, but now settled down by Peter Marizito. Marizito, slow pace here as he swoops in. Now flips one towards the target. Saved by Caradonna as it knuckled on him a little bit. Now cleared down the ice by Smithtown Hauppauge. Long pass from the netminder Patrick O'Shea. Settled down by Barton. Held up along the near side. Barton picks it up. Motors in. Onside. Hits the trailer. Galar. Galar drags to a shot. Saved by Caradonna. Got the pad to it. Comes out now with Dubois. He looks for the shorthanded rush. Man behind the defense. That's Landrigan. Fumbled with it. The pass across. Good save by O'Shea. After, again, it was that man right there in Smithtown trying to crash the net. And, well, he did, but didn't get enough on the puck. Smithtown just snuck behind the defense there. Marizito couldn't get his stick to knock that pass away. But good flexibility from Patrick O'Shea, denying a golden goal-scoring opportunity for Christian Smithtown, who was looking for the hat trick. Now comes up the other end with Barton. Barton fires, pad stop, rebound was there on the back door. But Caradonna looked out a little bit, knuckled a little too much there for the trailer to bat it in. Barton holds up near side, 30 to work on the power play. Pass was blocked by DeRico. Flip clear doesn't work. Zanello holds up, circles back. He wants the point, takes it. Gives over. One-timer from Marizito, too wide. Galar takes a bump in the corner. Ricinello holds up. Back over. One-timer Marizito. Wide again, this time to the far side. Ricinello chases it down. Man out of the box. Back to even strength. Good possession. That's Ricinello. Feeds over to Galar. Galar fires. Stick save from Caradonna. As now Smithtown Hauppauge with possession, clear it out. Now trying the counterattack with Beltrani. Beltrani passed too far in front of DeRico. End to end we go as Barton feeds into the corner. East Islip will change the defensive unit. Good thing they just got the trips over the boards as Wagner takes it in. Drop pass to DeRico. Met a defender, now it cuts through. Collision there, took away the shooting lane for Beltrani. Held up at the point. Working back along Agavino. Agavino fires, good save from the EI netminder in Patrick O'Shea, who's had a busy night, but has settled in nicely in the second period. Some good chances on that power play for East Islip, but couldn't convert. They're now 1 for 2 tonight. Face off to the right of O'Shea. It's won by the Bulls. Shot one-timer from Dubois. Scooped up by O'Shea. We'll drop that puck again just 3 seconds after we did it the first time. This time, tie up on the draw. Comes back to Landrigan, fires. Just getting a piece of that. O'Shea goes up and over the net, but stays in for the Bulls. Smithtown didn't think he wanted to pass that puck like he did. Almost worked out. Stays up at the point, Trites. He fires, shot blocked. Squirts out to the far side. Comes back up top to Bo. Meets the glove of O'Shea. It was a block shot a few moments ago from Kaylee Chaco, getting in the way of a hot one-timer from Ryan Trites. You gotta love seeing on this East Islip team the girls in the lineup that not only in the lineup, but they're contributing in a big way. There's a shot coming to the far side, then to the near, making the stop was O'Shea. But you look at it, Kaylee Chaco had a goal in the quarterfinal. She just made that block shot moments ago. Sam Penny making her presence known in the physical side of the game tonight. Same can be said for Sophia Penny. She's been present on the forecheck when she's out there. Sam Penny's out there right now. Spot on defense, trying to take the passing lane away. Teammates help her out a little bit. This cleared out by East Islip. There's Zito trying to make progress on the left wing. Miscommunication, now a 3-on-1 for Smithtown Hauppauge. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Pass was behind John Avalonitis. Trites feeds to man on the far side. That was Semetsis. Puck stays it right at the blue line. Emmett Galar fighting for it along the far side boards. Works over to Resinello. Resinello charges towards the net. Backhand feed. Swing and a miss right on the doorstep. Back up top, Marizito. Stripped of it by Semetsis. He has some support coming. Gets around Penny. Semetsis in on goal. He scores. It's the hat trick for Christian Semetsis. You knew it was trouble as soon as he got possession. Sam Penny tried to lay the body, but Semetsis just too quick. Gets it right up and over Patrick O'Shea. And lead back up to 5 for Smithtown Hauppauge. It's 6-1. Third goal of the night for Christian Semetsis. He now leads all goal scorers in the playoffs with 5 here at the JV level. 2 in game 1, 3 here in the semis. Into the final minute, well into the final minute of period number 2. Head along on the far side by Falcone. Falcone takes the point, shot blocked. High off the glass, but stays in play. Working in the corner, that's Cacciani. Cacciani feeds a pass through. The shot never came on goal. On the counter, Saccone feeds over. Here's a shot. Trying to pick underneath the crossbar, Logan Barton trickles out to the point. Marizito saw the check coming, retreats, but now has to head back against Falcone. Tried to take that in, but time expires before he gets a shot away. Good chances for both teams in the second period. Each team gets a goal, but the lead stays the same. It's a 6-1 lead for Smithtown Hauppauge after 2. Take a quick break. When we come back, third period action between the Bulls and Chiefs right here on the Long Island Sports Network. Six-1 lead for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls after 2 periods here in this first JV semifinal in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. The Bulls trying to stay perfect so far through regular and postseason play. They are 21-0. They are 15 minutes away from keeping that record intact and notching win 22 of the year. See if East Islip can mount a response. They need a big one. Trailing by 5 in the third. face off, and we are underway here in the final period of regulation. Chasing this down, Galar. Trying to work it out of the defensive zone for EI. Racinello hits a man, that's Walsh. Walsh knocked down, legal play. Stays over in the corner. Breakout, no good, past Marizito. Bats it further back for Michael Wagner to settle, and the skipper feeds to the far side. Give and go now, far side. Nice move around the defender. Working in is Cummings. Cummings drops back. Galar tries to throw the hit, charges his man loose of the puck. Pass just a little bit too far in front of Barton, but he is able to get a piece, go on the attack. Not on the same page with Racinello. As it comes back to the near side, cleared out. Saccone jumps back to Marizito. Peter Marizito feeds to Racinello. Poked away by Wagner. Aggressive play from O'Shea, one he needed to make. Tape-to-tape pass to Barton. Barton's try to Saccone, takes a tip, goes over to the far side, but now possessed by East Islip. Barton fires, glove save, and it's spilled by Caradonna, but then cleared out. This is offside, pass just a little bit too far, or too quick for Racinello to tag back up. Good start to this third period for East Islip. They've been getting that pressure they've been looking for, but the clock is not their friend. Face off at center ice as we get play started up again. On the near side, Ryan Trites. Trites, friendly game of catch with Connor Dubois. That pass behind the intended receiver, Stavropoulos, though his pass intercepted. Working in, Landrigan tried to go high, missed. Some heat coming there, and that's glove down, trying to hit a man there, waiting for it, and Saccone. No luck. Did get a piece of it, so play continues. John Avlanitis. Shifting now to his left, then to his right. Feeds to Trites. Puck turned over. Working in, a quick shot, save, rebound, comes right back to Barton. Barton from a knee, tried to bounce off the boards. He heads back on defense. Stavropoulos moved around by Landrigan. Landrigan cleaned out by Barton. Puck stays there, and now Barton trying to clear out. Holds up at the blue line for Dubois. He drags around. Connor Dubois behind the net. Takes it to the far side. Still on the puck, Dubois. Dubois drags for a shot. Glove save O'Shea, and he holds on. Great work there by Connor Dubois, just strong on the puck. Noticed that he was a little bit lacking in man support. So he used his speed, took it all the way behind the goal, worked up to the point, bought some time for a screen to reach its way in front, and able to get that offensive zone face-off, which his team wins. Braden Beltrani pinned along the boards. Wagner fishes it free. Back up top, a shot, stick save by O'Shea, and he sprawls on top of it. For Smithtown Hauppauge, any time spent at this end of the ice on the right side of your screen is time to the good. They don't want any kind of chances for East Islip. Evidence right there. Falcone didn't really have much to shoot at, just fired it on goal, was going high, but a glove save for good measure from Patrick O'Shea. Tie up on the draw. East Islip trying to clear out, stays in with Marcus DeRico. DeRico feeds across, Wagner right in front. Stick handle a little too much. Marizito able to guide clear, but Sean Holtze closes down anything further. Tipped into the offensive zone by DeRico. Chasing it down, Michael Wagner. Beltrani gets towards the goal, shot blocked. And right in front of him there was Ryan Ragusa. He blocks it down. East Islip clear again, but still looking to get the puck moving towards the attacking net. That'll work as Marizito intercepts. He takes it in. Marizito, a quick shot, glove save from Caradonna. He spills the rebound. Backhander that time from Marizito. Went off the outside of the goal, or maybe off the stick of Caradonna, which was flush on the ice. Beltrani lurking behind the defense, gets to it first. Beltrani trying to work the pass through. That was Landrigan right there, just couldn't reach it. Agavino, onside entry. Feeds back over, the stick lifted of the man waiting right there, Cacciani. Puck does stay in the zone. Darren Cacciani now on the near side. Waits for some movement. Hands off at the point. Agavino cuts to the middle. A tripping penalty coming to EI. Stick just in the blades there of Christian Agavino. He does a good job to draw that penalty. Emmett Gillard, the guilty party of the trip. Just under 10 minutes to go here in regulation, 9:59 to be exact. And the Bulls head to the power play for the first time tonight. Bulls on the season worked right around a third of the time. The efficiency on the power play, 32.6%. In the postseason, they're 1 for 2. Landrigan fires. Shot might have been going wide, but it's snared by O'Shea, just to be sure. Bulls are just doing a good job getting pucks on the net. Not trying to do too much with it in the attacking zone. Don't want to have a puck mishandled, give an opportunity on a silver platter for the Chiefs. Just want to keep things simple. They move it right across the perimeter. Comes out in front, swing and a miss from Agavino right in front. Back up top, resetting Dubois. He feeds to Landrigan. Back across, one-timer. Deflection down, they score. Bouncing puck, Agavino finds it and slides it home. Outstanding puck movement there. It goes across. One more back in front, and Agavino taps it in, a wide open goal. Christian Agavino only had 1 goal in the regular season, but gets an insurance tally here in the Suffolk County JV semifinals. His team up by 6, the largest of the night. One that might serve as the dagger here against East Islip. Shot from the point, it's blocked. Sam Penny got in the way of that. Shot from the near side boards, nearly eluded O'Shea. Ends up behind him, or behind his net rather. Darren Cacciani. Had it poked away, Holtby just keeps it in, but now resetting with Ryan Trites. Brandon Reedy dumps this in, cut off. Going around the boards to the near side. Jack Connors couldn't turn defense to attack. Pulling up with it, Falcone left behind. Trying to set up the breakout, Kaylee Chaco. Unable to work with that. He's forward now. Falcone off balance shot, good save O'Shea. Seals the pads together to get the whistle. For East Islip, it's been a great season for them, coming in as the 4 seed. But in what was a really competitive top 4, 5 teams here. At the JV level, really after Smithtown Hauppauge, which Nobody was able to keep pace with them this year, their undefeated record. After them, there was 4 teams really in a bubble going back to St. Anthony's. Rather, Kings Park Comac, pardon, in the 5 seed. This shot blocked. All 4 of those teams, from the 2 seed in Patchogue Medford to Sachem at the 3, 4 seed here in East Islip, that 5 seed KPC, all in a bubble. A couple of games go differently, even one game goes differently. You're talking about matchups turned on their head, where East Islip could have been the 2 seed. But just the matchups didn't pan out in their favor, ran into the buzzsaw that has been the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls this season. Nothing new for this Bulls JV team. Undefeated seasons have been a feather in their cap of sorts. They've also had their fair share of chances to spoil the seasons, as their varsity squad did against St. Anthony's. Back along at the point here. East Islip delayed offside as Sophia Penny just tried to get back on. Across to the far side, nearly too many men on the ice there. Just got that change done in the nick of time. Barring a crazy comeback here from East Islip, Bulls will rest and get ready for the finals. A series that'll be coming against the winner of the second matchup tonight. That puck just trickled wide of the goal. Flipped back out in front, now working back in the middle. Loose puck taken by Walsh over to the near side. Going back up top. Settling it down, Unverzagt, he's stripped of it. Wagner feeds over, went past too many there, as it was Wagner and Beltrani. Trying to do too much, but it comes over to the far side, they score. Another one for the Bulls. Take a look at this, as just came over to the far side. The quick one-timer, batted home in front by Beltrani. That's the second goal of the night for Braden Beltrani. Marcus DeRico had that initial shot, which Beltrani was able to tip in. So again, the East Islip here after that goal to give them a bit more of cushion. They'll rest up, and imagine some of them might stick around here for the second semifinal. That one, a matchup between the 2-seed Patchogue Medford Raiders and the 3-seeded Sachem Warriors. Played offside against Smithtown Hauppauge here as O'Shea rings around the dasher. That second game tonight should be an interesting affair. Two teams, again, like really close to each other over the course of the regular season. And the first matchup, it was not really particularly a close one, a 7-2 win for Patchogue Medford, but don't expect it to be the same result here in the semifinals. More on the line, you should see a motivated Sachem team that really wants to make a statement for some of those players head up a level to the varsity squad. The Warriors varsity team saw a lot of graduating seniors, a lot of talented seniors at that. Falcone's robbed of a nice save. It's a good shot, a good look on goal from Dean Falcone. Unfortunately for him, the glove of Patrick O'Shea, just too quick. Shot from Cacciani, saves. Unverzak able to clear out to the far side, but not out of the zone. Into the middle, Reedy. Braden Reedy met by the stick of Unverzak. Cross-ice feed to Cacciani is intercepted. On the breakout, Dylan Horoditsky. Horoditsky had it stripped. Comes up the far side, down to the near. Cacciani, pressed to the glass. Trying to poke it over that time. Able to find a receiver of that pass, Tyler Lorette. Working back up top, the shot, save, a rebound, score. Another one in the net for the Bulls. Just pouring it on. Shot from Schweitz at the blue line. It's a pad stop, but then a juicy rebound just tapped in. Brandon Reedy was the man on a mission right at the doorstep. He gets his first goal of the night. And also for Reedy, as we pull it up here, and we'll talk about it here in a minute, that's another goal for Smithtown Hauppauge. Again, they're rolling the lines, and even the second, third line finding scoring success. The last goal was Reedy. That was his first of the playoffs from Ryan Treitz. And that was followed up just 30 seconds later by Charles Kreekow, getting his first of the postseason. The helper going to Jake Ryan. So we got the running clock now. I believe the officials wanted to confirm that. As the clock continues to roll here with this big lead for Smithtown Hauppauge. Working back across, glove save from Jacob Caradonna. Gets the whistle, teams can change. Bulls dominant once again tonight. Not many teams have been able to slow this torrid offense. Came in averaging 8 goals per game. This one, oh, they topped that. Really, you look at the only teams to have slowed them down this year, and those are the two teams waiting in the wings, getting ready to take to the ice after we wrap this one up. Sachem, twice this season, able to hold them to 5 goals. Same can be said at the other end for Patchogue Medford, as this puck blocked up and out of play. St. Anthony's Gold Squad also able to hold the Bulls to 5 goals, but it's that offense that you have to get going as well. You can't just think that you held them to 5 goals and you're able to get the win. Of course, that comes with a caveat, I should say, as Bulls will head to a power play here late in this one. Won't see a sense of urgency out of them, don't believe. Let's work back across, comes up to Wagner. Wagner had it taken away. Marizito can't clear, held in at the point. Falcone sends it around, comes back in front. Wagner, his pass was taken away by O'Shea. Aggressive play. Comes up the ice now with Walsh. Walsh takes it in, the shot, save. One more from the Bulls goaltender, Jacob Caradonna. And the Bulls march through with their undefeated record intact. They punch their ticket to the finals. Once again, your final score, Smithtown Hauppauge 10 and East Islip 1. Stay tuned, especially for the Bulls fans, because you'll see who you're facing And in just a few moments, SCHSHL takes on Patchogue Medford for the second spot in the finals. Once again, thanks for tuning in. My name's Ian Binky. We'll see you on the other side right here on the Long Island Sports Network.